Okay, we are back. Sorry for that. Welcome back if you're in the stream. See if it's running. I think it should be running now. Welcome back. Sorry that I had to stop the stream. I couldn't help it. But there was a super chat before we left, and I saw it, and I'm not ignoring it. I just need to go up and have a look. It was from Team Forward, and we're just gonna continue onto the stream. So I'm sorry that we had to cut off there. And so Team Forward, we will answer his question in a sec once some people get into this. So welcome back. I'm sorry that I had to cut off. So hopefully some people do return. Maybe they're a bit confused. But yeah, so we should be expecting that Supergirl trailer very soon for the person messaging in the chat. So yeah, we got some more people. Let's go and see if Team Forward is in the chat. I'm gonna try and wait until he's here to answer it. Yeah, so welcome back. Huge fan of Arrow and Supergirl and Flash. So are we all. If you could be Superman or I can't see. Superman or Supergirl, who would you be? They're different. Obviously, I'm a boy, so normally I would say Superman, but I prefer Supergirl. So make your mind up. Okay. So let's answer this super chat question. So Team Forward with the $4 super chat, highly appreciated. It supports the channel, and you know it means so much. Favorite show in and outside of the Arrowverse. Okay, so you guys in the chat, you can play along with this. So your favorite show inside the Arrowverse, or favorite show outside. So two different ones. Favorite show in the Arrowverse of all time, The Flash. This season, The Flash. Last season was Supergirl. So my favorite of all time is The Flash. But favorite show outside of the Arrowverse is the Legend of Korra and Avatar: The Last Airbender. Easily, they're my favorite shows ever. I love them. I'm obsessed, and I've been obsessed since I was like this tall. SpongeBob. If you could have powers, what would it be? Super speed. I would actually choose super speed, not just because I love the Flash. It's like flying, you can fly, but super speed, you can run, go on water, you can literally like phase, do all this stuff like the Flash. Like that's the coolest thing. I would do that. Yeah, so what's your favorite show in and out of the Arrowverse? Like I said, mine's The Flash, and then outside is The Legend of Korra and Avatar: The Last Airbender. So someone's saying The Flash and then Riverdale. Good choice. And then let's see. Yeah, some people are saying Supergirl and things like that. I want to know when Kara Zor-El will meet the Red Daughter. Yes, we're all waiting. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't put her in the mid-season finale. It's a bit strange why they didn't, but hopefully sometime very soon, like next few episodes. Thanks, KD Mac. So do I. I do really want Mon-El back. You know, he's one of my favorites. It was just like when they first announced it, it was just such a shock to me, because I was like, there is no reason to not have Mon-El. But you know, if it's Chris's choice, I support it. But he's one of my favorites. So I would really, really love to see him back. Yeah. So, I'm sorry if you keep on seeing me go like this. It's because there's a thing blocking my screen right now. So, the trailer. So the Flash trailer came out a few days ago. It sort of went under the radar. So, I did a trailer breakdown on my channel. In that video, you see the link in the description below. Actually takes you to that trailer, so you can see that Flash trailer. And then the Supergirl one should be coming probably in the next few days or so. So I would look out for that. When will Win return? So Win, he's been gone. We know he's going to return. He's going to be in a few episodes at least, like maybe 3 or 4 episodes. Don't know how much, but it's going to be, as much as they can, because Jeremy is currently on Broadway right now, and he has very limited time. So I'm guessing he's going to return probably about, I don't know where they are right now. I'm guessing they're around episode 12 or 13. So I'm guessing he's going to come about episode 15 or 16, somewhere along those lines, I would guess. When is Superhero Fight Club 3.0? Yeah, they skipped it. I don't know why, but the same thing goes for the crossover with the Flash and Supergirl. Like, everyone loved those. We had the massive one in Supergirl in season 1. That was just like the best moment. I totally forgot the time when that was actually airing. I knew that a crossover was coming, but did not know it was that episode. So when I heard the Flash, like the theme, I was like freaking out really hard, because you can the super chat is the way to actually donate. It's like at the bottom of the chat, but it's totally optional, but if you want to, it's highly appreciated. So they went to break on episode 13, so they should all be coming back on 14. Yeah, so that makes sense. Thanks, kind of graphs. Yeah, so I would guess Wynn's like 16 or something like that, maybe 17, but he should be in a few episodes. I do want a new musical crossover. I know a lot of people are like, oh, didn't like it. I think no one can deny that they're great, and this episode is great. But some people, why am I out of focus? Okay, there we go. Some people are like, oh yeah, it didn't fit into the season. You could argue that, but it's just a great episode. It's one of my favorites. So I would love to have another musical crossover. No, Superhero Fight Club is just like a little promo short, so yeah, that's all it is. Legends starting to get boring. I'm actually 2 episodes behind on Legends right now. Like, I've just been so busy. Recently I binge watched Titans, and I finished Titans. I love that show. It's so good. Highly recommend it. Also today I was watching Young Justice. I don't think I have time to do a review today. I think I'll do that tomorrow. But Young Justice, check that out. I just haven't had time to get around to Legends yet. Have you met any of the well-known DC YouTubers in real life? I've met lots of people. Boba Talks. He was at Heroes and Villains. I think I saw him. I didn't get to talk. I saw Superhero Nexus, if you guys know him. DC World, if you guys know him. A lot of sort of bloggers and things like that. Let me think. Yeah, probably Boba Talks is the biggest one that I've seen in real life at Heroes and Villains. So if you live in Europe or around, or you can make it, check out Heroes and Villains, because most of us are there, no matter how big or small we are. It was sick. Yeah, I just love that musical crossover. I have about 15 minutes until I have to go. Just saying, I'm going to cinema in London, so I got a train to catch. It's like half an hour away. Do you think a Green Lantern would show up in the Arrowverse? You would have to assume eventually, but I'm guessing it's more likely to happen on the DC Universe shows like Titans, because, you know, they have Batman, they even had the Joker, things like that. So I think it might happen on Krypton as well. I think that's probably the most likely show. Welcome, Tom. Welcome to the stream. When is Supergirl going to find love? When 1 hour returns. I don't think she's gonna try anything else. Well, we can only hope that 1 hour returns. I know a lot of people love him. Some people don't like him, but we love him. Do you Kara could work with Jean and Nia? No, she no longer works with GEO. I think she's gonna go at it alone for the meantime. I don't think she's gonna be teaming up too much. But with what happened in the Elseworlds crossover at the start, when Clark's talking to Kara, pardon me, it's not a bad thing that she's not working for the DEO. It gives her more sort of reach. She can do things that she wouldn't be able to do in the past. So I think this is going to come into play when she actually meets Red Daughter for the first time. Welcome, Olivia, to the stream. Yeah, we're just talking about anything to do with the Flash, Supergirl, Arrow, Legends, anything you want to talk about. Drop a question in the chat. Talk louder. Am I not loud enough? I can. Okay, that should be a bit louder, and I'll just put this a bit closer. Sorry for that. Yeah, so Zoom, will he return? You would have to assume so. The way they ended it off, I've talked about this quite a lot. He knows about Nora. He got taken off by this time remnant, and that would change the timeline. So supposedly Zoom is fine, this version of Zoom. So he's most likely going to return. Like, it seems like they're setting it up. So we'll have to wait and see if he actually does return. How old am I? I am 18, and yeah, just turned 18 in October. So yep. Supreme, welcome to the stream. Check out Supreme's channel. He used to do loads of videos. He's just started again. Highly recommend it. He's in the chat right now. Welcome, Lewis. And do you think Alex Luthor turns up? If you're talking about Alexander Luthor, he's in Crisis on Infinite Earths. You would have to assume he's gonna actually come and show up in the crossover. Like, he's such a big thing in terms of Crisis on Infinite Earths. So maybe they bring in Lex Luthor instead, but we'll have to wait and see. What do you think will happen in the Flash Season 5 finale? So I've been talking about this a bit, and the only sort of theory I have right now in terms of the finale is mainly to do with Nora. I think Nora is either going to die, cease to exist, or get rewritten like away from the timeline, and she might sacrifice herself. And I think essentially this version of Nora is going to vanish, and maybe we have a different version of her in the future, because I think she might sacrifice herself. That's my theory. But if I haven't answered your questions, just pop them up again. It's because there's quite a lot of you guys, so you know, it's a bit hard to actually go through every single one. Supergirl is so shit this season, says Tom. We're all entitled to our opinions. Didn't like episode 1 and 2. A lot of people got mad at me for that. I just didn't like it. But then from episode 3 onwards, I've really liked it. So yeah, maybe I haven't liked it as much as season 3, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. So Do you think the president will force Supergirl to reveal her identity? No, I don't think so. I think they're going to try, but I don't think it's actually going to happen. But yeah, Arrow and the Flash, as you're saying, Flash Time in the chat, they're doing amazing this season. They are amazing. I've been liking Supergirl a lot past episode 2. Arrow had that incredible episode a while back, and I think we're all waiting on Supergirl to see Red Daughter. I think that's what everyone's waiting for. They've set it up like bit by bit, and you know, we're waiting now. We finally need to see it. So yeah, Arrow and the Flash. I think the Flash has been especially good. I've been loving it this season, considering I didn't particularly like last season all too much. So yeah. All right. Yeah, Martian Manhunter needs to do some other things. I can agree on that. He's, you know, not done that much recently, if I'm honest. Like, really not that much. And he's been getting better and better bit by bit, episode by episode in this season. But yeah, he's just not as good as he used to be. I don't think they're giving him enough story with him being out of the VEO. It's got nothing much to do, really. So, yeah. One sec. Alright. So I got like just under 10 minutes and then I have to head off. These seasons, Flash and Arrow are brilliant. Supergirl's good. Legends meh. I actually like Legends quite a lot so far, but I'm not caught up. I have to agree. I'm not as enthusiastic about it this season compared to last. I loved season 3, season 2, and I really loved season 1. Season 4 is good. The main reason why I'm excited and I want to start rewatching them is because of Constantine. I love Constantine, but I feel like we're missing Firestorm and we're missing Rip and these different characters. I don't think the new team works as well. I don't know. Any recent films you recommend? Yeah, man, I've got so many. I've seen so many films. If you're talking in terms of big films or smaller films, if we're talking big films, I recommend Mary Poppins Returns. One of my favourite films this year. I've seen it twice. Bumblebee's alright. I wouldn't really recommend it. Aquaman, obviously you guys probably have all seen it because you're DC fans, but they're the big films. If you want to see a bit smaller film, see The Favourite. That's out in the cinemas right now. Definitely see that. You're missing Monel and Win. Win is... I really can't see this. Win is the heart of the show. Agreed. I'm missing Win. I like Brainiac 5. He's alright. He's nothing too special. But yeah, agreed. Win is like a massive loss. Like, seriously, very big. And I think it's kind of a shame, but at least he's going to return. But yeah, we're missing Monel as well. I think, especially I am and some of us, like, is... I don't know, it just seems like there's a sort of hole in the team. I don't think Brainiac and Neo can make up for Monel and Win. I think they're like, sort of, Brainiac and Neo are like, sort of average level. I think they're good. I do like them, but I don't think they're nowhere near the level of Win and Monel, in my opinion, obviously. And so that's just my thing. Black Lightning was too much of a try-hard show. I haven't watched Black Lightning since season 1. I finished the season and then just had no time. I'm behind on many shows like Riverdale and things like that. So yeah. How do I get involved with discussing film? I know them. I did an interview with Cress Williams from Black Lightning actually, and then we just went up from there, writing film reviews and things like that. Aquaman was disappointing for me. Not as good as everyone was saying. It wasn't bad, but not great. I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. You know, but film is subjective, so What do you think about Batwoman? You know, she wasn't in as much as I would like her to be in the crossover, but I was impressed. I want to see that show. I thought she was good for the brief amount of time she was in, but I can see, like, a lot of people were like, nah, I don't really like her as Batwoman, but she impressed me, so I'm looking forward to it. But right now, if you want to see a new DC show, you got to watch Titans. Titans is so good, in my opinion. But also Young Justice is back. They released 3 episodes earlier. It was yesterday, sorry. I watched it today. Do you think Alex will get a girl this season or next? I think eventually she will, yeah. But I don't know, I'm kind of holding out hope that Maggie returns. I know not everyone's like a massive fan of Maggie, but I did like her. At first I was like, don't know, but then she grew on me. I would like to see her return. Have you watched Runaways? Nope. I don't know. I just haven't really looked into it. I watched The Gifted in episode 1 and I was like, oh, I really like this, and then I just forgot about the show. I don't know. But yeah, so our shows are returning very soon and there's a lot to get too excited for, but you know, at the moment there's like really not much happening. Like, we had the Flash trailer the other day and that was sort of like, oh, finally we got something. That video should be going up very soon at 8, so half an hour from now my Flash video is going up, so go check that out. Legends isn't returning for a while, so don't expect that, but we should be getting a Doom Patrol trailer pretty soon because that's coming out in February, so look forward to that. If you guys have seen Titans, a lot to look forward to on the DC universe. Sorry if the stream keeps on cutting out. I guess my internet's not been very good, or it could be your internet, I don't know. Favorite pilot episode? I love Arrow, love Supergirl, love The Flash, love Legends of Tomorrow. But favorite episode? I think it would have to be, I don't know, that's so hard. I love in Arrow, it's like Oliver Queen comes back after these years, 5 years, and then The Flash is like him becoming the Flash, like his backstory with his mum, Reverse Flash killing his mum, and then Supergirl, it's her getting her powers. I think it has to go to Supergirl. Yeah, I think it has to go to Supergirl because I love when she's getting her powers and then they use the song Fight Song in it and it's like building up and it's like, yes. So you want to root for her, and Melissa's so good. So anyway guys, I do have to head off now, so thank you for all joining in chat, and I hope to do more live streams very soon. I do miss doing these, but a lot of the time I'm just quite busy. But yeah, new video in half an hour. Also, please be sure to check out my podcast. You guys can check out here. I am seeing You Will Never Really Hear This my second time. Really want to see it again in the cinema. It's an independent film, but I check out my movie podcast channel, check out my film channel, and I will see you guys later. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll try and do more streams very soon. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye.